Such a beautiful night to hear all that stories and, of course, the emotion. And if you haven't taken the time to get involved with adaptive sports, please do. There's great programs all around the country. You know, many of us athletes, we always have to eventually ask the question, is there life after ski racing? And for Renie and Dave Gorsuch, they found that by building a retail brand that would become known for excellence with associations of the top brands around the world. If you shop at Gorsuch in Vail, Aspen, Beaver Creek, or Park City, you're not only in some of the most desired ski locations in the world, you're at Gorsuch, a store that embraces the mountain lifestyle and all that goes along with it. In the days of digital catalogs and many brick and mortar stores are suffering, theirs has not been on decline. They've mastered not only the retail side, but the online side as well, with a major footprint. As you saw in the fashion show today, out in front of the Summit Hotel, what we wear says a lot about how and where we ski. I still miss my one-piece day-glow suits in the days of big hair and headbands. But if you like vintage sweaters, stretch pants, a touch of day-glow, fur collars, their brands from Jet Set to Bogner and beyond are timeless and tested. They were married for 60 years. They started their first ski shop in an old gas station in Gunnison, Colorado, while Dave was still going to school at Western State. Once they made Vail their home, they became known for their down-home, hard work ethic. They've mentored so many people who have come through the stores as employees. And their legacy is friends, family, and community. Let's learn a bit more.
Fusing the Alps and Rockies to create a unique style, Olympians Dave and Renie Gorsuch built Gorsuch Limited into a globally acclaimed retail empire based on mountain elegance. Any skier or rider who's visited the flagship Gorsuch store in the Clock Tower building on Bridge Street in Vail, or who has received the Gorsuch catalog in the mail, knows this iconic mountain lifestyle retailer truly offers an experience like no other. Gorsuch delivers the expected expertise and service in hard goods, backed by an extraordinary collection of premier luxury apparel. It then overwhelms the senses with a glittering array of antiques, furnishings, fine china, silver, and collectibles. The founders came from humble roots. Dave grew up in hardscrabble and now defunct Climax, Colorado, located at over 11,000 feet near the summit of Fremont Pass, halfway between Copper Mountain and the town of Leadville. Meanwhile, out east in the Adirondacks, Renie Cox was tearing up the slopes at Tiny Snow Ridge, vertical drop 500 feet in upstate New York. Dave and Renie met at the 1954 Junior Nationals in Jackson Hole, fell in love, competed in the 1960 Olympic at what is now known as Palisades Tahoe, and then married. Their first shop was in an abandoned gas station in Gunnison with an apartment above. Thus began the quest for quality that would establish Gorsuch as a globally venerated retail brand, a business that would regularly achieve $50 million in annual sales. Dave and Renie opened the flagship Vail store in 1966 and soon became the first U.S. retailers to make regular buying trips to Europe. Gorsuch was named the Ski Retailer of the Year in 1969 and again in 2003 by the industry trade group SIA. In 1976, they started their signature catalog, which reached a circulation of 3.5 million and showcases the best in fashion, models, locations, and photography. The flagship Vail operation spread to 10 more storefronts, including Park City, Beaver Creek, Snowmass, and in the Little Nell Hotel at the base of Aspen Mountain. It also drew the Gorsuch sons, John, Jeff, and Davey, to play significant roles in the business. Gorsuch backed racing in the Vail Valley and beyond from the beginning, donating equipment for thousands of kids to take up the sport around the U.S. Dave passed in 2021, but Renie can still be found on the floor of the Clock Tower store and elsewhere, always keeping tabs on the family business. For Gorsuch Limited's global impact on mountain style and its support of the communities where it operates, Dave and Renie Gorsuch earn induction into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame.
Renie Gorsuch, having been elected by representation of the 15 million skiers and snowboarders in America, we hereby bestow upon you and in David's honor, your husband of 61 years? On this night in Big Sky, Montana, our country's highest snow sport award, the Medal of Honor, and confer upon you from this day forward, Friday, March 23rd, 2023, induction to the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame, where your accomplishments, you and David, will forever be remembered. Okay. I think Peter Graves said it best. What a night.
Here we go.
Anything I've ever done before, I always did with David. And went into the Business Hall of Fame and the Colorado Ski Hall of Fame. And I brought a picture of him here tonight, right here. We're on vacation in Paris with John and Todd. Okay, here I go. Thank you, first of all. I am filled with joy tonight, being here with you, all of you. Look at the people in this room. So many friends. What a gift our life in skiing has been. What an honor to be here tonight. My fabulous husband, David, who passed away in June of 1921, is here too. And you know, David and I are being inducted into the Hall of Fame together. And of course, our family is here. We have a large family. We built a family and we built a business. David and I had a fabulous life together. The story of two skiers, one born to the deep powder of Colorado and the other to the wind-swept slopes of New England and the Adirondacks. The story of our life is the story of love. The sport of skiing and our family. Our business family, our ski industry family, and our Olympic family. It began with our love for the sport of skiing. At 15, we were among the medal winners at the 1954 Junior Nationals in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This moved us up the ladder to wonderful years of competition, skiing, training, and on to the Olympics. As members of the 1960 Olympic team, these two skiers traveled the world, fell in love, and married. It's hard for me to look in this direction. We started a family and a very small ski shop. Our life together began in Paradise, an abandoned gas station in romantic Gunnison, Colorado, a place so cold, so very cold that February lost 2 days to frostbite there. Through work, toil, and commitment and vision, we converted a dilapidated standard station into a ski shop with barn board, burlap, and David's ability to hammer and pound a nail. Goodbye carburetors and hello cable bindings. Crested Butte's Fred Rice enticed David to become the mountain manager. I ran the two stores, one a little college store, and every Friday we took the merchandise up to Crested Butte and opened Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sunday we brought it back to the college store. I ran the two stores and fit the boots. David worked 7 days a week as the manager of Crested Butte, which he loved. At night, he mounted the skis and we delivered them in our truck. And we had two very small children. If you want to fuel your dreams, start your business in an abandoned gas station. If you want to learn about a man's character, listen to those who know how he works and the way he loved his wife. He was one grand man. Charlie Webb said to me once, I always called David my boyfriend. He always said, that was one grand man, your boyfriend. As we left Crested Butte, we had the opportunity to open a store in Vail in 1966, 4 years after it first opened. Had 1 gondola, 2 chairlifts, 8 ski instructors, and 9 runs. The opportunity was irresistible. We figured in a few years, Vail might be twice that big. We underestimated. Our friends from the ski industry always became part of our family. We grew up in the ski industry. We learned about business together, David and I. We were young entrepreneurs, never losing the love for our sport. We were energetic, full of dreams, waiting to embrace the world. We wanted to turn the key on something that we could be proud of. David was always the cornerstone of our business and of our family. As we look back, our skiing years and our experiences, the mountains, the resorts, the people, the towns that we belong to, have influenced what our life and our business has become. We're not still here today because of any brilliance. We simply showed up, worked hard, love what we do, and we surrounded ourselves with really great people. We made every mistake you could make, but because of our racing background, we always picked ourselves up, brushed off the snow, gathered our gear, and tried a new line. I think part of our success came from treating people as family, whether it was the salesman who walked in the door, the owner of the company, or our customer. We loved family, but family isn't only those who carry our name. Family is everyone who has worked with Gorsuch over the past 60 years. Salespeople, ski tuners, warehouse staff, truck drivers, and baristas. Family means every child we gave the equipment to for many winters so they could experience the joy of skiing without the financial burden to their family. And our family was bigger still. It included everyone who entered a Gorsuch store. To simply wander in, to look around and say hello, to make a purchase, and those who step inside to take shelter from the cold. How am I doing? Today, 6 decades later, there are Gorsuch stores in Beaver Creek and Aspen, Snowmass Park City, and the Gorsuch catalog reaches many people around the world, many times a year. Our catalog consultant is sitting here tonight. I always say he's dragged us a long way, and is complemented by a global presence online. We have traveled the world to bring the merchandise to our customers and to our stores. All of this was beyond David and my imagination. How did this happen? John, Jeff, and Davy. We are so proud of our sons. They grew up in our home and in our business. They brought their new ideas to fruition. Park City, ski cafes, first in Aspen, then Vail right on Bridge Street. A commercial lot in Big Sky, looking to the future. They conduct themselves with their own infectious smiles, welcoming, greeting, always willing to meet, listen, and to share advice and ideas with our industry friends and partners. Thank you, John, Jeff, and Davy. Thank you, everyone here. You have graciously made this honor possible. David, honey, I know I'll see you later. The kids send their love, and everyone here says hi and congratulations. Hard to believe it all started in an abandoned gas station. Thank you. Thank you.